She is now the latest Olympic qualifier for the Philippines, the 13th in Team Philippines. Nag-qualify po siya as the highest-ranked gymnast not part of a qualified team after finishing third in the Asian Championship in the all-around behind two Chinese and therefore making it to her Olympic dream. She's 22 years old, a Phil-American who is a five-time member of the U.S. national team and was an alternate 2020 Olympic team member to the Tokyo Olympics. Also a member of the UCLA Bruins Gymnastics team. Kasama po natin ngayon live, walang iba kundi ang ating bagong Olympian, Emma Malabuyo. Good day, Emma. Thank you for joining us on Power and Play.
Hi, Emma. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much for having me.
Well, we're very, very honored to have you and fortunate that you could share us a little bit of your time. But let me begin with this. You know, I read an article that you said that it was a long and arduous path getting to the Olympics. That's what you called your journey to Paris. How satisfying is it, Emma, to finally make it to the Olympics?
Yeah, so this has just been such a dream come true. I'm honestly just like in such disbelief right now. I think it's still settling in and still sinking in, but this has been one of my dreams since I was a little girl. So now that it has finally happened, it's like been one of the happiest moments of my life.
So you can formally say that you are a 100% Olympian.
Yes.
Yes, now I can finally say that.
You know, you were actually quoted as even saying you almost gave up on this Olympic dream. You know, after your near miss at the Cairo World Cup, what motivated you to go on, Emma?
What motivated me, it was my family, it was my parents, and you know, they never gave up on me. They always believed in me, but I also wanted to do it for the Filipino community. I felt like I owed it to you guys, and you guys have showed me so much love and support, and so that gave me the faith and belief in myself just to try again.
3 years after serving the U.S. Olympic team, you are now carrying the Philippine flag. How different is it? How different is it to be representing your parents' home country?
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of differences. I think the U.S. it's more serious and more individualized versus like the Filipino culture, you know, representing the Philippines. It's just more family based, and I think having that community and that kind of the family and everybody being so welcoming, it's just so fun, and just being a part of the team is just amazing.
I want to know Emma a little more because not much has been written about Emma, although you changed your sporting nationality, so to speak, in 2023, I believe, and you started representing the Philippines. But I want to know how Filipino is the Malabuyo home back there in Texas. How Filipino is that, Emma?
Oh, definitely, like 100% Filipino. You know, it's always great to have my grandparents and my parents cooking Filipino dishes all the time. We have family gatherings where everybody stays at the party till 2 a.m. and we're always doing karaoke. You know,
that's very Filipino.
Yeah, very Filipino. So we always have, you know, great times together. But yeah, it's been so awesome.
Where do you trace your roots here in the Philippines?
The Malabuyos.
Yeah, so Malibu, it's my grandparents are actually from Manila.
Manila.
Yes.
Yeah. Ano bang ibig sabihin ng Malabuyo? What does it mean? Parang there's maybe a meaning for the name Malabuyo. Right?
Well, keep talking while I'm doing some research here. But Labuyo.
What does it mean?
Malabuyo, it's like spicy.
Spicy,
it's like a pepper.
right?
No, Labuyo.
Labuyo, siling Labuyo,
Yeah,
siling
Labuyo.
Labuyo. So you got that spice in you, Emma. And,
Yes, got that spice.
Have you visited the Philippines? Have you been here?
No, not yet, but I'm going to go to the Philippines right after the Paris Olympics.
Wow. So that should be a homecoming for you and for your parents, obviously. Yeah?
We're
No.
excited.
Labuyo is kind of chili.
Yes.
But in Tagalog, Malabuyo means it's fluffy.
Fluffy. Spicy fluffy. Let's put it that way.
Spicy, fluffy.
That's a
kind
good
of,
combination, I think. Not in gymnastics, but it's good in terms of your character. In terms of Filipino food, you talked about what's your favorite Filipino food, Emma?
Oh, I would have to say maybe adobo or
There you go.
sinigang. I
Uh-huh.
think sinigang is probably one of my favorite, but I also love pancit too, and sisig.
Wow, sisig. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
That's really very Filipino.
Yeah.
In
Yes.
terms of Filipino traditions, is there a particular tradition that you guys celebrate or you guys practice and something that you like, Emma?
I
Like how
would
are
say-
Christmases in the Malabuyo home? Is it more Filipino?
Yeah, we definitely have like yeah, Christmases are very like Filipino. You know, my grandparents would always like put the coins and all like the money all over the house, and always like say prayers for me all the time before competitions. But it's just so amazing to have that like love and support too, and just connecting back to my roots.
Yeah, but how many times have you visited the Philippines?
Hindi pa daw. She's coming
Not
back.
yet. Oh, okay.
She's coming
Yep.
in.
I know it's been yeah, such a long time, but we've been trying to plan a trip, but finally, I'm gonna get to go this
Yeah,
summer.
sorry, I was not able to hear that because I was researching the meaning of Malabuyo.
He was busy, yeah.
Yeah.
What are you taking up in UCLA? Are you graduating? Have you graduated?
I actually have one more year at
All right.
UCLA, and then I graduate next year.
And what course is this?
I'm pursuing a career in communications
Wow.
because I love talking to people. Very Filipino of me.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I would like to become a sports broadcaster. Actually,
Ooh,
Oh,
okay.
and you have the personality for it, Emma. I can see
Yeah,
it right
yeah,
now.
yeah.
And obviously, especially if if you can inspire more people to do gymnastics, that should be incredible.
So which events will you be participating?
Yes,
I mean,
yeah.
in the Olympics.
in the Olympics.
Olympics.
yeah. So I actually qualified for every single event. So I'm going to be
Ooh.
doing vault, bar, beam, and floor.
And which is your favorite, Emma?
Ooh, I would have to say probably the balance beam and floor.
And you have of course you were of course part of that US team, as I mentioned, in 2021 in Tokyo. How much of your stint in Tokyo do you think will help you now in Paris?
I think just having that experience and being able to train in Tokyo in that high level of an atmosphere, I think that's really helped me just deal with all of the pressure. And, again, having that experience, I kind of know what I'm walking into and I know what to expect.
Are you big on social media? Is it something, do you think that is important to athletes now as an outlet? Because we've seen a lot of really good athletes going to social media and just showing what they're doing and sharing with the public what they do. Are you that kind of person? Are you an outgoing person?
Yeah, I would say I'm pretty outgoing. I love sharing some videos, especially on TikTok and Instagram. But I really do it for the purpose of, hopefully inspiring younger girls who look like me, inspire present and future generations.
Terrific.
Yeah. And well, even your face, you can even qualify to be to be an actress here in the Philippines.
Wow. Yeah.
She looks like
didn't know.
she looks like Sharon Cuneta.
Wow. That's a superstar right here. Coming from Jera, who's our Maritos. You know what's Maritos? No, but seriously, you are now 4 Filipinos in the Philippine gymnastics team going to Paris. This is the biggest number since 1964 in the first Tokyo Olympics. What do you think does this say about the sport of gymnastics and, of course, its growth here in the Philippines?
I would say that, it's just so inspiring, and I hope to keep, building a program where, especially younger girls who are from the Philippines, we want to keep building, hope and kind of cultivating this different environment. But I think it's just so amazing just to have, again, that support system. And I want to be able to give back to the community and also help develop the program. But yeah, it's just so amazing that, gymnastics is just developing.
Well, you had a very crucial run there in the Asian Championships where you qualified it was actually nip and tuck, and till the very end, you're hanging. You didn't know what was going on. Tell us a little bit about your that experience, that particular grind that you did at the Asian Championships.
Mhm. You know, I fought for every single tenth. I fought for everything. I wanted to be almost as close as to perfection as I could be. But finishing that competition, I had so much joy afterwards. And, I was like, I really hope, my best was enough. And so I was waiting in the stands, just like hoping, my score was enough to get that spot. And so I actually had to wait for that last gymnast to go up on that vault, and she was the last person up. So I had to wait till the very last second. And just winning by 0.0333, I will just like always remember that moment. So it was just, I was nervous, but at the same time I was like really excited too.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Yeah, but heading towards the Paris Olympics, what have you been doing right now? Your preparation leading to the Paris Olympics, and when are you going to the Olympics for training?
Yeah, so my preparation, I actually did not stop training once I flew back to LA. I was like, okay, this is a full train ahead. I'm going to give it my best shot. I'm going to keep working so hard. So I'm just like upgrading all of my routines, all of my skills, and trying to be the best Emma that I can be. And I leave for Paris July 11th.
Are you joining the training camp there? Because the Philippines is setting up a camp, I understand. Are you going to be there as well?
Yes, I'll be at the training camp with everybody.
Great. I'm getting some questions here about why gymnastics. How early did you start in gymnastics, and what pushed you to take up the sport?
Yeah, so when I was 3 years old, I was already climbing up on the monkey bars, and my parents were like, "This child has so much energy." And so they walked home, or they came home one day, and they saw me I learned how to do a flip because I saw it on TV, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, this child is so crazy. We need to put her in gymnastics in a safe environment." So I actually began gymnastics when I was 5 years old.
My goodness. How many are in the family? How many siblings do you have?
I have two other siblings, so I have an older brother and a younger sister.
Are they athletes like you?
Yeah, my brother did soccer and he played basketball, but now he's a dancer.
Wow.
And then my younger sister, she used to do gymnastics, but now she's doing volleyball and tennis.
Why is the Malabuyo family so athletic in that sense? How important is sports with your parents, with your grandparents, and with your siblings?
Yeah, I think my parents always made it a point to where you don't have to be good at a sport, but I want you guys to pick a sport and just try it out, because I think sports just teaches you so many lessons in life, how to work really hard, how to be punctual, and just so many different life skills that you need throughout your life. So I think that's why they put me and my siblings into sports.
In terms of your conditioning, I read somewhere that you had some injuries just before the Tokyo Olympics. Of course, you have competed consistently now. How is your conditioning, Emma? How's everything in your health? Is it 100%? Are you A-okay and ready to go rumble?
Yes, I'm 100% now. I'm stronger, better than ever, and I'm ready to go.
All right, that's good. Well, maybe a few questions left. What does this, as you said, it's been a long and arduous path. It took a while. You didn't make it automatically in the Cairo World Cup. You hang a little bit during the Asian Championships, but you finally made it. What does this Olympic stint mean to you, Emma?
I think this Olympics means so much to me, but it's such a bigger purpose than just myself. It's representing the Filipino community. It's my parents doing it for my family, doing it for my grandparents. It's for everybody, and I want to be able to celebrate our culture and just like honor everybody else.
Your message, partner, your final message to the Filipino fans that will be watching you and cheering for you. Oh, by the way, have you met with Kaloy Yulo? Were you introduced to them already? Kaloy and Rui Vivar and all the Fenigan, who's also going to Alea, going to the Olympics.
I actually met Kaloy when I was only 14 years old. We met at a competition, actually. And then I've known Aaliyah since I was probably 9 years old. And then I've known Levi. I met her through these World Cups. So I know all of them. And it's just
Oh,
been
okay.
so amazing to be able to have them by my side.
And how is the Gymnastics Association of the Philippines helping you, Tita Cynthia Carrion and everyone else?
Oh, I'm so grateful for Gap. I'm thankful for Cynthia, to all of my coaches. Their support, I couldn't be here without them. And they give so much to this program and they give so much love. And I'm just so grateful to all of them.
Well, we will be supporting you. Your final message to your Filipino fans, Emma.
I would like to say, maraming salamat po sa inyong taos pusong suporta sa akin.
Wow, that is perfect.
Hopefully my
I
accent, I'm
think
still trying to get it,
Yeah,
but
just
working
the
on
accent,
it.
but that's good.
you just passed the audition. Somebody's already
Yes.
right here from TV5 asking you to become a broadcaster. Congratulations, Emma. We
Congratulations,
wish you
Emma.
all the best and we will be rooting for you out there in Paris. Well, good luck and mabuhay. Enjoy your time.
Thank you so much.
Maraming salamat.